Hello and welcome to a continuation of my top 10 least used stations in Buckinghamshire. And today I must have quite a new station. Welcome to Aylesbury Vale Parkway. And you can find Aylesbury Vale Parkway at the northwestern end of the London to Aylesbury line. The station is situated on the former Metropolitan and Great Central Joint Railway. The scheme meant that the existing track would be upgraded with new track and signalling. The track adjacent to the station carries freight to and from Chiltern Road sidings, and at the time of this video that also served the High Speed 2 construction and maintenance depot near Claydon Line Junction. Construction began in October 2007. It opened a year ahead of schedule in December 2008, albeit with ticketing from porter cabins while the main station building was completed. This opened in June 2009. Meant to serve Hughes housing developments, it does get some footfall, but I think not as much as was expected. Right, okay then, Aylesbury Vale Parkway. I don't think this is going to take too long. There is a massive bike rack here as well as a massive car park. A massive bike rack, and here indeed is the station. Now I don't really mind it, it's not too bad a modern design actually, but it's just a shame it's not open all the time, as you'll find out in a moment. There is a ticket machine here, as well as the gate, which we have to take, which is open, which we have to take to the one and only platform. There's an onward travel information board there, and there is the little waiting room. There are toilets over there. Oh, focusing. And there are toilets over there, so that's something, but of course it's not open, so I can't go in there even if I wanted to. The tickets and information is there. But yeah, obviously only open for the rush hour, and then that's about it. But it looks very nice in there, to be fair, and I wish I could have gone in there because it does look very nice. It's just a shame it's not open all day, but I suppose it's not very practical to open it all day, especially as it's not really getting the traffic which I suppose they predicted. Here are the bins. There is a green bin and a regular bin, and here is the plaque to mark the formal opening in 2009. And there you go, there's another blue reflector. You seem to see them all the time on the Chiltern Railways line. And there's welcome to Aylesbury Vale Parkway. Now I wish it was used a bit more. I mean, it's not nice seeing a brand new station not being used, and I'm sure there's reasoning behind it. Another onward travel information board. And we go around here. There's an impost. See these quite a lot. And there's a little bit of shrubbery here, which is quite a bit of greenery actually. It's not totally devoid of greenery, which is quite nice. And there's no way, there we go, and there's no way into the actual platforms from this side, but there is an alternative entrance. Oh no, there isn't actually. I take that back. So I'll go back round this way. Yeah, not a lot really I can say about it. I do like the building, I must admit. It's just a shame it's not open all the time. Let's go up onto the platform. Okay, so if you can't access the station building, go through this gate here, and there's a few signages there. And this will lay you, tells you to the trains. This is where the waiting area is, as you can see. It's not a bad little waiting area, it's just a shame it's not open. Anyway, I'm going to go up onto the platform. You can either take the ramp, but I'm going to take the steps. Right, so now I've come up via those steps onto this platform, and this side we've got a section of single track line here, which I've just seen a locomotive go through, and you'll see that in a moment. I'll post it up. But that has got a token, as you see here, token section. So that was quite interesting. I'm going to obviously find out, or know in the comments, where that line actually goes to. I should have already found that out really, to be fair. But yeah, I found that quite interesting. But let's go down onto the platform. And as you can see, it is a very new station, as I've already mentioned. There's new buffers there, and there is the Aylesbury Vale Parkway station building. Single platform. And basically it's just here as a park and ride. But doesn't seem to be very well used, as you can probably guess. That's the reason why it's in the top 10 least used stations in Buckinghamshire. Let's have a little look along the platform. First of all, for quite a new-ish station, this is a very old dot matrix display. I mean, there's other stations along the lines that I've visited in Buckinghamshire that have brand new LEDs. So I don't know why that's still there, and it looks like it's been borrowed from another station anyway. But we'll carry on. There's a help point, some seating, and you wouldn't expect anything very old or traditional. So you've got a bus shelter type waiting shelter there. Not really much else to say, really. The car park's over there. The bike racks, which we looked at a minute ago, are there. And that's the station building. But it is a lovely, quirky little station, I must say. And we go further down. And basically you see this driver's aid. There's another small dot matrix display there. But basically, that's about it. You're not really seeing much here. I mean, again, it hasn't got much history, this station. It was put here as a park and ride, and obviously it doesn't get used as much as they thought it was going to. Single track into the station and like a shuttle service. The statistics for Aylesbury Vale Parkway are that it opened in 2008. It currently, at time of filming, has 1 train per hour towards Aylesbury, which has increased slightly during the peak times. And the entry and exit figures for 2023-2024 were 108,894. Well, what can I say about Aylesbury Vale Parkway? Not a lot would be a standard statement, but it is here and it does serve a function. Unfortunately, as it's on the least used stations list, it doesn't seem to be performing that function very well. And I don't know why that is. There's a perfectly adequate car park. But it may be the fact that Aylesbury is only just that far up the line and people don't really want to travel all the way down here to park and ride. But whatever the reason is, it is in the least used stations list, and I've got to admit, unless you want to tick off all the stations, I probably wouldn't bother coming here. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe, and if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.